I'm Adam Balkin, and welcome to It Ain't Rocket Science. Join us for the next half hour as we sample the sciences, tackle technology, embrace engineering, and meet math head on. All part of our everyday lives. Ever wonder how shows like The Big Bang Theory and CSI are so detailed when it comes to science? In this episode, we'll meet the minds keeping it real in many of Hollywood's top shows. But we won't stop there. In Kansas City, we'll get the chance to check out the science behind rock and roll as students take their own turn behind the guitar. And later, we'll give you an update on our friend Grayson McCluskey and his winning invention from the Wouldn't It Be Cool If competition. All part of Time Warner Cable's Connect a Million Minds campaign to connect you with science, technology, engineering, and math opportunities in your community. But first, many people are familiar with New York City's most famous museums, the Met, MoMA, the Guggenheim, but what about the Math? Our Shazia Khan takes you behind the scenes of the country's only museum of math.
Math is all around you in the world, so you have to learn about it.
With such passion for the subject, it was no surprise to find 11-year-old Princia Greenwood exploring the Museum of Mathematics. MoMath, as it's known, is the nation's only museum dedicated to numbers, shapes, and all things mathematical.
What we want to do is share with lots of people, as many as we can, the wonder and joy that comes from exploring something on your own and discovering new things. That's a side of mathematics that most people don't get a chance to see, and it's something that we think that everyone can have an opportunity to do here.
The museum offers more than 30 interactive exhibitions. At Coaster Rollers, we found kids pulling their weight in the subject.
When my teacher's teaching, I just get tired, and this is much more funner than just sitting there doing times table all day.
Others learned the math and joy behind a tricycle with square wheels.
It was pretty bumpy, but it was still very fun.
These high schoolers worked to build a cube, taking about 30 minutes to assemble the pieces.
In mathematics, there's an elegant solution not for everything, but there's the elegant solution and there's the brute force solution. We did the brute force. We literally tried to go through every single solution we could.
The concept of geometry was not lost on some of the younger minds either.
If you have one shape and you have another shape, they fit in each other in a certain way, so you could like build the Empire State Building, sort of, maybe a mini version of it.
When it comes to having fun with mathematical concepts, age ain't nothing but a number. Each exhibit can be appreciated on many different levels.
So I feel like a place like this can help open a kid's mind and open a parent's mind to the importance of math.
And of course, the fun of it.
For It Ain't Rocket Science, I'm Shazia Khan.
And while New York City is certainly counting on the success of its new math museum, in Lincoln, Nebraska, nearly 1,400 students recently came together to crunch numbers and compete for scholarship money. Our Jeff Cloud has the story.
Here at University of Nebraska, it's Math Day. High school students from all over the state have come to take the challenging Probe 1 test. On the official website, there's 3 rules listed. Be honest, bring your number 2 pencils, and calculators, check them at the door.
Math Day is a chance for Nebraska high school students to come and take a math exam and then compete in a math bowl.
I went through all the questions, but some of them were doable, some of them were just kind of over my head.
I'm usually more like a 1+1 kind of guy. The ACT is a lot easier.
There's a lot of things like sine and cosine and tangent that I don't know what the numbers are without using my calculator.
Every student that comes to Math Day has to take the Probe 1. And then the top 50 scores, including ties, go on to take Probe 2. And Probe 2 is a 6-question essay exam in math where they have to write out the proof or the theorem. And so the top 10 on Probe 2 are the ones that get offered scholarships from UNL.
Once students finish the Probe 1 test, they move on to the Math Bowl. There, teams of 3 square off against each other in a double elimination tournament. Let's check it out.
2,205.
189.
13 times the square root of 3.
Basically, they give us a question. We have 30 seconds to try to get faster than the other team. Get it right, get a point. Get it wrong, the other team gets a chance.
Factor completely, 714.
It's really intimidating to have other smart kids in the room competing against us, and it makes it worse since there's an audience watching us.
Why is it important to be good at math and be proficient in math?
Math is a very important subject, and I know that in the future there'll be a lot more jobs that have to do with math and sciences than there are right now.
With the equations solved, the bubbles filled in, $34,000 worth of scholarships given out, another math day at the University of Nebraska comes to a close. But the lessons these kids learn today and in their studies will set them up for life. In Lincoln, Nebraska, I'm Jeff Cloud for It Ain't Rocket Science.
You've got to believe that STEM, and we all know what that is by now, is picking up steam when thousands of inquiring minds could come together for an eye-opening exhibit that both informs and excites. Our Lisa Manna has the story.
Discovery World in downtown Milwaukee is a great place to ignite a child's imagination. STEM Fest takes that to a whole new level. For the 4th year, Time Warner Cable presented STEM Fest, science, technology, engineering, and math. And for the over 4,600 kids and parents who attended, it's more than just hands-on. You can get your hands dirty.
This used to be your apple cores, your banana peels, or your eggshells.
Soil made from compost, a basketball shooting robot, build your own rockets. These kids get to see their ideas take flight.
2, 1, go! I think it's a great idea because number one, it saves parents money, and number two, it gets the children interested in what's going on around the city and what things are going on around the world as far as different uses of energy.
April Merrill's son Steven is really into science. He got a close-up look at how a wind turbine creates and stores energy.
I think it was pretty cool. The most part I liked about the turbine was when it moved faster. The more faster you move it, or the wind move it, the more speed and energy it gets.
For each display the kids visited, they got their CAM pass stamped. When the pass is full, it's on to the prize booth. The parents pledge to keep their kids engaged in STEM activities, part of Time Warner Cable's Connect a Million Minds campaign. I'm Lisa Manna for It Ain't Rocket Science.
Time for a break. Coming up, students learn lessons about sustainability and its rewards. Also, we'll give you an update on our Wouldn't It Be Cool If competition winner's progress with his invention. For more information about science, technology, engineering, and math opportunities in your community, visit connectamillionminds.com during the break.